Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing some layouts I've created over the last few months. The first one is from a Scrapbook Generation sketch class that I've been taking, and this one I believe is the first one, and includes lots of color, lots of paper, and lots of distressing, and lots of sparkly enamel dots. So what I did is started with some circle punches and cut out a bunch of circles in different colors, different shapes. Well, not different shapes, they're all circles, but different sizes. Scrunched them all up, layered them together, added some tulle in between some of them just to add a little bit more texture and variation, and just piled them all together to create the base for my photo mat. So that one was really fun to make. It took a while, but it was fun. I think it was worth it. Let's say that. So the second one uses paper and stuff from a Hip Kit Club. I used 5 different Distress Oxide ink pads and kind of smushed them down onto a piece of white cardstock, and then use water and a paintbrush to kind of blend it out a little bit. Because I'm lazy and don't use gesso, the ink didn't really move a whole lot and was left pretty saturated within where I put the ink pad originally, but that's okay. It was covered up mostly by the photos in the middle. Lots of sprinkly little bits, and added some gold Heidi shine to the background there. So, and this next layout, the background is another Vicki Boutin mixed media backgrounds. I know I've mentioned this before. I absolutely love these. I have a lot of fun with them. They're great when you don't feel like bringing out all the things. You can just fake it. So that's what I'm doing here. I used a lot of sprinkly bits for my stash. I can see some Vicki Boutin stuff and some Hip Kit exclusive stuff. So this is another Vicki Boutin pre-made background. I took advantage of this particular photo. It's of a friend's daughter, and she's on her bike. And so I went through my stash and grabbed all the bikes that I could find. I could find 3, because I feel like they're in all the collections. So anyway, I found 3, and I was able to get 2 on the page, so that made me very happy. So this next layout, oh, hi Parker, come on, come on, come on, kitty kitty. Sorry about that, that's Parker. So this next layout is white cardstock, lots of spray. I think I used shimmers for the green and maybe the black, and then the gold is Heidi Swap Color Shine, and lots of sprinkly bits. I love a big title that uses, not big, but a long title, that lots of words, that uses different fonts and colors and textures in the title. I really love those. So had a lot of fun making this like big title block over here to go with my kind of grid of photos here along this side. That was a lot of fun. So this layout mostly is using Maggie Holmes' Garden Party that I got in a recent Hip Kit, or not recent, but a Hip Kit Club from earlier in the year. Lots of puffy stickers and sprinkly bits. Not a super complicated layout, but the background paper is fairly busy, so I felt like leaving the embellishment areas more simple would work well for this. Lots of sprinkly bits in the middle with white and black and some gold. A little bit of sparkle. So this next layout is another Chamel class, half and half one. I believe this might have been the first one I did. Features lots of Vicki Boutin, her latest collection, the super bright, fun, colorful one, Color Theory, Color Story. I can never remember the name. I'm so sorry. I really should look that up. But yeah, that one, and then uses some stash of bits and pieces. I can see some Amy Tan and some Simple Stories sitting around there. And this next one is another one of those Chamel classes, half and half, using a bunch of Hip Kit Club stuff. I really love this color combo of the navy blue with like the coral and blush colors. I think it's a really pretty color scheme. So this is another Chamel half and half, very themey. Very themey. I don't typically go overboard with the themes on my layouts, but whenever I scrapbook my cats, I tend to use cat stuff. I do. So this particular layout features lots of mixed media, you know, spray bits around, and then lots of cat ephemera all over. And these really cute photos of my husband and one of our cats. So here's another Chamel half and half. Lots of Chamel half and halves. I think there's like 12 classes total, and I think I've done 10 so far. So that's why I keep saying Chamel half and half over and over again, because I've got 10 of them. Sorry. So another Chamel half and half. This one is, again, documenting my Spotify most listened for the 2019 year. It's kind of documenting my thoughts on the songs and the music I listened to the year. If you haven't noticed already, I'm very much into music. I listen to a lot of music. I love music. I love concerts. I love going to live shows. So I have a fair number of layouts that talk about concerts and music and stuff. So this one is one of those. So this grid style layout is using a bunch of stuff from Hip Kit Clubs from the end of last year. Simple Stories, Cozy Days, some Pink Fresh Studio, Days of Splendor, I think it was called, and some other just random stuff pulled from my stash. I think these are Jen Hadfield butterflies, maybe. Maggie Holmes, puffy gold elements. Lots of distress along the pattern paper. Just no particular story on this one, but. And this one is actually a 2-page spread. Again, back to the music. This is documenting a concert I went to a few years ago, New Kids on the Block. I know, don't laugh. I know I'm definitely showing my age here, but that's okay. New Kids on the Block. And so this particular one has Vicki Boutin, lots of color, lots of pattern, uses some ephemera from Obed Marshall's first collection, Buenos Dias, I believe it was called. Use a cut file here, the NKOTB, is available in my Etsy shop if you're interested. And back that one with the Vicki Boutin color study, color theory. I really need to look that up. I'm so sorry. Anyway, super fun, lots of colors, lots of bright. I really like that one. And then here is the other half of that layout. Again, New Kids on the Block. This is on one of those pre-made Vicki Boutin mixed media background papers, which I love. And I thought it was so perfect to go with this particular set of photos so I could do kind of a tone on tone with the photos, the paper, and then all the sprinkly bits that kind of go around it. So this was a fun layout to make, not super complicated, but I really love it. And we're at the last layout for this video already. So this particular one is another Chamel half and half. And you may see and notice that in the middle here, we've got some more of those paper lollies. I almost call them lolly doodles. I don't know why. Paper lollies that I created, I think, and shared on the very first layout. So on this last layout, I had some extra. So I went ahead and used those kind of as the divider between the two halves on this layout. And then kind of sprinkled about, I'm using a bunch of Chamel Never Grow Up, which was perfect, of course, for like those outdoor playing in the park photos that I have of my friend's daughter. And yeah, Lots of sprinkly bits, which I love. Simple title and lots of colorful goodness. I love it. So that is the end of this particular video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've stayed till the end. I will have probably 2 more of these layout share videos coming up. Looking at the stack over there, I still have quite a few videos, or not, sorry, quite a few photos to go through before I'm ready to put them away. So come back and see more. Thank you so much. Bye.